Hey guys, welcome back to the Potion Co. and Redstone Co. playlist. Today we got a treat for you. In this chest is to how to make the Potion Co. Brewer Mark 1, the most simple, easy to build machine. So let's start off with the tutorial now. So you place 6 blocks this way on each side. It's a 15 long hole by 5. So make sure you have enough room so there's a 3 block gap in between the middle of this build, or this won't work at all. So do that like so. Now you have a gap. Now fill in the hole with whatever blocks you use to build this build. Don't matter. Still built the same way. Now you do this. Get rid of these blocks here. Dig that out. And then you take 4 chests, the 4 chests from the supply chest as I just showed you. Oh, forgot to mention, if you didn't do that, take a screenshot now, earlier. So if you following so far, it should look like this. Now place buttons there and over here. It should start to look like something. Now place pistons on each side like this. On one side, and over here, do the same thing. And you should start looking like that. Okay, next step, we gotta start adding the redstone and the other things to make these pistons as accordingly. Make them work as they're intended. So we're gonna come around the back here and start adding all these wires together. So add this in a sec. So we're gonna start adding. So this is where the redstone gets a little tricky. Whoops, that's not the right spot. I need to put it right about here. Let's fill in this instead. Do it like that. Make sure your gaps are still there. And do this. Then you want the redstone right there. Same side, do the same thing, or this part of the circuit will not work. So this is where those torches come in now. Because we do it on the same, both sides are the same redstone. Very easy. See how it's doing that? It's so when we hit the button, it holds the hopper once the hoppers are installed for a few seconds, which makes the Mark 1 stick out for the very easy circuitry. But now we add a block there. And we're going to start working on the other panels in a sec. So let's grab, we need the glass. We start doing this like that, and that resets again. Then you put, oops, wrong, put the torch, or make a pattern like that. Make the pattern like as you see there. So we do it on both sides. And there. Now your brewer should start looking like this. Okay, good. Follow along so far. Good job. Now you place this. Give me a sec. This looks good so far. Now we need to okay, now we need to start working on the wiring again. We're gonna finish off the other controls. So we need the levers now. So we put one there and one there. Have them. Then we start doing the redstone at the back. Let's start with this one. Yep, and that's totally normal for it to do that if you're wondering. That's how it's supposed to do it. One repair, set it to 4 ticks, have a torch there, and have the lever flip down so it stays locked in place. Same thing with this side. You add 1 piece of redstone dust on this one. On this side, then 2 repairs also set to 4 ticks. Now, we just gotta mirror it on the other side now. Well, let's fill in this side's bricks first. Let's place all these up like so. Very easy guide for you guys, so you guys have a piece of overseer tech at your base, survival, creative, whatever you want to do with this machine. On the end of the video, what do you think of this design? A 1 out of 10, a 10 out of 10? Comment down below. So now let's do this side with the same wiring. Let's do that real quick. Let's do levers there. Now we put that there, that here, A repeater there, set to 4 ticks. I don't have to say this part again, but I will, so you guys get the idea. It's just a mirror. From the other side, set the repeaters, 4 ticks, like so. There we go. So, if you guys have been following so far, it should start looking like this. So, the redstone's completely almost done. You just have to do the last few things. So, let's fill in this gap here. Remember, you can make this machine out of whatever blocks you want. To make it look somewhat professional, I decided to do the circuits out of red to make it look for Redstone Co. colors. You know, it's a Potion Co. machine. Both the branches work together as one group. So let's start putting the rest of the glass in like so. So we got to keep doing the pattern on both sides like this. Now your brewer should start looking like that. Got this far, good. If it didn't make sense, slow down the video and you watch me place it. Slow it down. That's my advice to you. This you're probably like, why is this build so easy? Well, it's because of how it was made. This is a very older model. I built it back in, 2020. It's a 6-year-old blueprint, but it still works. So now, let's start doing the rest. Let's start doing the hoppers. And like so. And like that. Then let's start finishing the back plate like this. There we go. And let's start. So it should start looking like this, the machine. Let's finish this glass here. You can always change out the glass for whatever colors you want as well. Let's do this. Whoops, wrong way. Patterns like that. Whoops, like that. Then fill in the top like so. Like that. Now it's starting to look like the Mark 1 now. So now we cover up the redstone like this. Cover up with that. You could always do something else for your build. Doesn't have to be the same, but the redstone and everything else has to. Different blocks and different glass. But make sure you put the Mark 1 on it to know that you have a Potion Co. Brewer Mark 1 from the Overseer group. Okay. Now this is starting to look good. Let's fill in this right there. Oh, your brewer's almost done. Congratulations. You almost have a Mark 1 added to your collection of machines at your base. So now, let's finish off these hoppers. Get rid of those blocks, temporary blocks. Now add that to the top. And add the glass like so. And we're going to add the stands last. So your brewer should start looking like that if you got this far in the video. So let's add the most important key things, and then in a bit I'll show you guys how to start it, run it. Because it's a manually driven, you also have to add the water manually in the machine. But you can make 6 potions, or you could have them all loaded up so you can make roughly 12 potions every 12 seconds. So you should be able to crank out a lot of potions with this. You know, it's manually driven with gears and levers. You know what I mean? This thing's a lot easier to build than, say, the Mark 8. Which hopefully you guys will be seeing it sometime soon. No spoilers, but it's possibly making a comeback. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed so far. Here we go. Last part. I know I didn't include it, but it's optional. Put the sign on it. And should look like that. Brewer Mark 1. Not Q. 1. There we go. Mark 1. And that's the machine. If you guys enjoyed that bit, let's go show you how it works. There we go. I got water. So now we're going to put it at the top. Free water there. It's set to make regen potions. Now we wait till they brew. When they're done brewing, we pull down the first lever on the top. On both sides are the same. So once they're done, we pull the lever down. And yep, those are done and those are done. So let's do that. I go over to the lever. We pull it down. Same side. or the opposite side, pull it down. Now they're brewing into regen potions. And release. Clear the weather. Do that. And it's making regen potions now. So, you guys got this far. Congratulations, you have done it. And before I get to mention, you guys can use whatever ingredients you want and whatever potions you want. That's why it's so easy to build, so you can swap out ingredients. Now guys, you learned how to operate it. You guys technically got your own training to run this machine. So thank you guys for watching this video, and hope you guys had enjoyed how to build the Potion Co. Brewer Mark 1. Hopefully this guide may find you satisfactory in your Let's Plays and whatever. And if you did use this build, shout us out and we'll get in touch. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys. Potion Overseer out.